Couple of assists here early.
Yep, great vision. This is great quarterback play. He's looking left, he's looking right. He's got DeJon Jones on the left, but he's got a comfortable Matt Thomas on the three-point line on the right. He kept turning his head all through that possession through the middle of the floor, and he knew exactly where Matt Thomas was. Well done by one of the best playmakers in the country.
Leads the nation in assist to turnover ratio at 4.7. There's Miles Turner missing the right hand. Yancey gets the rebound. He'll pull it back out for Texas.
And Turner had the turnaround jump shot over his right shoulder, and he went jump hook right there.
Texas trying to stop an 8-2 run. Yancey from three, got it.
This is not a surprise. This young man has really worked on his shooting. It's ironic because his brother Terrell Harris was such a great shooter at Oklahoma State, but this is self-made by Kendal Yancy.
And Texas not a particularly good shooting team. These threes, though, are falling early.
Yancy made some big ones up at Oklahoma the other night. A game play that Texas really controlled for about 36 minutes on the road. See, that's his move right there. I like that. It's not going to be blocked. It's in close. He made a number of those up at Iowa State in the first meeting.
Well, he's over his first three from the field to start this game, but the true freshman will be a factor here today. You can bet on it. DeJon Jones comes up empty there for Iowa State, leading by 3. Yancey for 2. And stepping on the line there. Nope. That's going to be out of bounds and a foul there on Holmes, his first. We're going to step aside. The lead is 3 for Iowa State.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is presented by 5 Hour Energy Shots and in part by Energizer Eco Advanced, world's first AA battery made with 4% recycled batteries.
Hello there. Isn't it wonderful? 5 Hour Energy's taste is new and improved. Every flavor. Berry, orange, pomegranate, pink lemonade, grape, citrus, lime, plus extra strength flavors like new strawberry watermelon. Another satisfied customer. New improved taste, 10 great flavors. Have you tried 5 Hour Energy lately?
Honey, don't use your sleeve.
Life's bleachable moments need Clorox bleach.
Pizza is perfect. Pizza with bacon cheeseburger on it, way, way more perfect.
The new Bacon Cheeseburger Pizza with hickory smoked bacon, beef, dill pickle, and signature burger sauce. A large for just $12.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
So, you say men are superior drivers?
Yeah.
Then how'd I get this?
Safe driving bonus check. Every 6 months without an accident, Allstate sends a check. Okay. Silence. Are you in good hands?
You're watching ESPN's Rivalry Week, presented by Wendy's.
Saturday Showcase presented by 5 Hour Energy. Alongside Fran Fraschilla, I'm Clay Matvick here in Austin, number 14 Iowa State. The 3-point lead here midway through the first half. Here's our game summary and anything standing out so far.
Obviously, the Texas turnovers, most of them unforced, really. Just really sloppy play. They're only down 3. And then Iowa State making some crucial threes. Matt Thomas, the sophomore from Onalaska, Wisconsin. He was putting on a dunk exhibition yesterday at practice. And but he's out there to make shots, and that will help his confidence. His quick start for him.
DeJon Jones is fouled moving to the hoop. Iowa State 1-11 all-time in Austin. Coming out that 5-point win at Oklahoma State on Wednesday, which ended a 5-game road losing streak. The win in Stillwater loses some luster if they lose here today.
Well, it does, but it also speaks to the fact that they're in a very tough league. And it's tough to win on the road in this league, particularly this year. But there's no question that if you want to compete with Kansas at the top of the league, you got to win more than your share of road games. I think Iowa State has a good chance to go undefeated at home this year.
They host Baylor on Wednesday, so like you said, that schedule just stays tough.
Yeah, they'll have Oklahoma coming in next Monday night, March 2nd.
There's a foul on Jameel McKay, and Fran, I know you really like how he has played, especially since Fred Hoiberg moved him into the starting lineup.
The biggest thing with putting him into the starting lineup, besides giving them a defensive presence, as Connor Lambert knocks it down, was the reaction of Bryce DeJean-Jones switching spots, now becoming the sixth man, has been, on the whole, a positive. And it creates more depth and scoring off the bench. There's a set play for a three.
That time he missed, but Niang gets the long rebound.
Look at that long.
Alley-oop to DeJean-Jones, and look out below.
The 11th time this year that George Niang has thrown a lob for a dunk to one of his teammates. He is very, very artful in that regard.
Wooden Award late season top 20 candidate George Niang does a little bit of everything. Very versatile big man. Here's Isaiah Taylor. And that shot misses badly on the run, but this is worth another look.
Yeah, John Jones is going to sneak in from the backside. He calls for it. And this is something George Niang does with regularity. If you go to any Iowa State practice like we have play, they're constantly working on that lob play when they skeleton their offense 5-on-0, because it's such a factor for them because they have the athletes to finish.
80 points per game, that's first in the Big 12, and they can score from everywhere. Long misses that shot. DeJean-Jones had it blocked by Ridley. Somehow managed to get it back.
Yeah, good effort by Jones. I would have gone right back up one more time, but he kicked it back out to get the extra possession.
Long had it stripped going in. He wanted the foul, no whistle.
Taylor's drives have been forced. That's a nice move right there.
Wow, Kendal Yancy the up and under.
The sophomore has really blossomed in the last part of this season. Picks up a foul there.
Kendal Yancy now with 8 points.
Well, I've been watching this kid since middle school. He was a great football player. Watch this move right here. Strong move, good finish. Averaging about 8 points a game since Rick Barnes put him into that starting lineup. He's already got 8 today.
Middle school, your research really starts early.
Watch this kid. Grew up in Dallas. Of course, his older brother, Terrell Harris, I mentioned, was an outstanding player for Oklahoma State. Won a ring with the Miami Heat as well. Now, Kendall's always been one of the best athletes in Dallas as he worked his way up through the high school level.
DeJean-Jones, as Ridley went out to contend, and he got that shot out nicely, and it's a 2-point lead again for the Clones.
Yeah, really good footwork right there.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Texas right now is keeping up with the speed of Iowa State as Holland scores.
Yeah, they're going right at the rim, and they're catching Iowa State flat-footed in defensive transition. Really good job by Texas. They've got to score easily like that.
Now Thomas has missed the last couple of shots now after a real hot start. A couple of threes and a long two. Now traveling call, another turnover for Texas. That's 7, and we step aside.
Well, Rick Barnes doesn't necessarily like those turnovers, but he's going to like the way his guards are attacking the basket. First, the Marcus Holland with the finish. Good hand development right there. And then watch this strong move. Ooh, dipsy-do to the hoop.
Heartburn.
Did someone say burn? Try Alka-Seltzer Relief Chews. They work just as fast and are proven to taste better than Tums Smoothies assorted fruit.
Amazing.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Chews. Enjoy the relief.
Little Caesars, home of the $5 hot and ready pizza, proudly presents the deep, deep dish pizza with 8 crispy corner slices of caramelized cheese that offer a crunch in every bite. It's hot and ready every day and just $8 for a large, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Here you are. Anything I can do to make your stay more magical?
Well, I wish we could have even more park time.
Have dinner with the princess? Ooh, I want to ride the monorail.
Oh, and take a break by the pool.
But be back in time for fireworks?
Let me see what I can do.
When you stay at a select Walt Disney World Resort hotel, you get the most out of your vacation and your family. And now you'll save up to 25% off a select Walt Disney World Resort hotel room.
Love is all you need, and you'll love Chevrolet's comfort, style, and dependability. Celebrate President's Month with us and take advantage of wonderful deals offered now on new 2015 Chevy models. Purchase your next car from Gearhart Chevrolet with a reputation you can trust and integrity you can count on. We promise you the best customer service and the easiest car buying experience you've ever had. At Gearhart, you'll always feel appreciated because you are. Visit our showroom or see us on the web. Come see the difference. Come join the family.
Bringing home the hottest Hollywood hits has never been easier.
Really? Seems to me you have everything you wanted.
Now, there are 4 ways to order DirecTV Cinema with no additional fees.
That's actually a good idea. Not bad.
You can text MOVIE to 223322. Click on DirecTVCinema.com. Tap on the DirecTV app. Or select a movie with your remote starting at channel 125.
See what you've been missing?
It's never been easier to bring home a movie tonight with DirecTV Cinema.
22, 7:19 to go here in the first half. Fran Fraschilla, Clay Matvick here in Austin. And we talked about Isaiah Taylor, how he's been struggling for Texas in recent games. Means other guys have to step up, and a couple of guys have here for Texas in the first half.
Well, and about 4 games ago, Rick Barnes went to the smaller 3-guard lineup, and Kendal Yancy was inserted into the lineup. Their offense has actually been pretty good. They're averaging about 1.1 points per possession, which would be right above average. And what I like about this unit now is it's got more flexibility, mobility. They attack the basket. They've got to keep their turnovers down early, but I like the flow of this Texas offense.
That shot was directed a little bit by Holland there as Nader misses. Here comes Texas with a chance to regain the lead.
Texas is big right now, so now they'll have Holmes at the 3. You see how Iowa State in pick and rolls is going to try to keep the ball on the sideline as much as possible.
Holmes has been playing the 3 and the 4 all season. What's the best fit for him?
Well, he's a 4-man, really. He's a power player who can step out, but he's had to play a lot of 3 because of the way Texas's lineup has been constructed this year.
And foul on DeMarcus Holland, and that's his first. Well, tonight at 7, the pursuit of perfection continues for #1 Kentucky. The Cats take on Auburn. Then we head west for a Pac-12 matchup between UCLA and #7 Arizona at 9. That's tonight on ESPN, part of Rivalry Week presented by Wendy's. Of course, game day in Tucson this morning. And Texas, they actually played Kentucky tight for a half earlier in the season.
And they did it without Isaiah Taylor. Texas really got off to a good start early in the year. I happen to think they were overrated based on where they finished last year. And they did play well early, but down the stretch in this league, nice pass, good dump off inside by Taylor. Taylor's got to be more of a facilitator. He takes a lot of tough runners in the lane that don't have a high percentage of going in. But one thing he does well is he attacks the paint well.
First 2 for Miles Turner. And Jameel McKay trying to answer back on the other end. Hogue gets the miss for Iowa State, and then he double dribble. So Iowa State gets it back.
Watch this drive right now. See, anytime you get a piece of the paint, force the defense to rotate over and help. Just a good dump off, easy basket, probably the easiest basket Miles Turner will get all year. He's kind of shaking off his. Yep. Looks like it's his abdominal he was rubbing.
He's coming off back-to-back double-doubles for the first time in his freshman campaign. Will we see a sophomore campaign here in Austin, Texas?
Nope, you will not. The way basketball is constituted right now, he'll go to the NBA. He'll sit on the bench for a couple of years, and hopefully he'll develop into a good player.
And there's the big man Cam Ridley getting the pass on the interior and promptly fouled.
Miles Turner will likely go somewhere between 8 and 18 in the draft. Some teams really like him. They like his ability to stretch. Other teams not enamored of him as much, but his best basketball will happen down the road 3, 4, 5 years from now, and Texas Longhorn fans will not see it.
6'11", 240. He's going to get bigger.
He will. You know, he's an excellent shooter, especially in the low post. There's some similarities to LaMarcus Aldridge, but nowhere near as physical as LaMarcus was by the time he left Texas.
Isaiah Taylor still looking for his first field goal, and there it is.
When he's on, that's his game, that floater game. Since coming back off that broken left wrist, a lot of times he'll take tough floaters, but that one was a good rhythm floater.
3 straight games he's been under double figures. Dustin Hogue, that was a deep 3, and it's the Cyclones back in front by a point.
There's no more quietly efficient player in the Big 12 than Dustin Hogue, and you don't notice him because he's one of 6 players in double figures, but boy, he does so many things that help Fred Hoiberg.
You've got an award for him that we want to talk about later.
Oh, we're going to make him look good, and he deserves it.
Since it's Oscar weekend, we've got the Big 12 version hosted by Fran. From the corner. Yancy got it to go. Check that. That's Taylor. Knocked down. He wanted a foul to boot.
And that's not his strength, but it was a good rhythm play and a good pass by Jonathan Holmes. It was started because of Taylor's penetration to the paint. That's causing Iowa State trouble.
We stay on this end with Iowa State.
Fred Hoiberg's got to be trying to figure out a way to keep Texas from getting to the paint as easily as they have it. I'll go back to the first meeting play when they scored 61 points, Texas did, in the second half and rallied from 21 down. They got back in it because of Isaiah Taylor's penetration.
Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Boy, a rare turnover by Monte Morris. And we step aside again. Texas leads it by 2 here at home.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Wendy's, proud sponsor of the 2015 John R. Wooden Men's Player of the Year Award, and Quicken Loans, for a mortgage experience that's engineered to amaze.
Schick Extreme 3. 3 flexible blades that uniquely adapt to any contour for extreme comfort for every possible angle. Schick Extreme 3. Free your skin.
This President's Day, pay a little and get a lot at Rent-A-Center. Right now, get an Ashley sofa and love seat set, your choice of color and fabric for just $19.99 a week, with delivery and setup included. Pay a little at a time, only at Rent-A-Center.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and I have DirecTV. And I'm peaked in high school, Rob Lowe, and I have cable.
DirecTV is wireless, so you can put your TVs anywhere without having to look at those ugly wires and boxes in every room. Cable isn't wireless, but you just gotta put something in front of them. I'm still in awe of how great my TVs look, and I'm still captain of the team. Don't be like this me. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Here at Quicken Loans, we take special pride in servicing clients that serve our country.
My name is Marjorie Reyes. I'm a Chief Warrant Officer. I am very grateful and appreciative that Quicken Loans can offer service members VA loans. It was very important for me to be able to close and refinance my home quickly. I wanted to lower my mortgage payment. Quicken Loans guided me through every step of the process. The whole experience was amazing.
Serving those who serve us all. One more way, Quicken Loans is engineered to amaze.
I'm Jamie Sire in studio. Coming up on the Land Rover halftime report with me and Andy Katz. Oklahoma, Texas Tech. This one went to overtime. We will have highlights of that game. Also, the number 5 team in the country, Wisconsin, in action against Minnesota. Another big game for Frank Kaminsky. We'll have those stories. Back up to Fran and Clay.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Back here in Austin. 2-point lead for the Longhorns. Sir DJ keeping it real.
Keeping it real. DJ Mel is in the house. Yep. DJ Mel in the house. He started that this year. Shooting off the fireworks inside the Irwin Center. Here's something that stands out to me. Iowa State gives up 36 points in the paint, most in the league this year. And Texas already with 16. And it's not just the big guys. It's Taylor, Holland, Yancy getting to the rim and scoring.
7 second chance points for Texas, too. That doesn't go for Taylor this time. And a foul called against Iowa State.
Taylor gets in the lane. Ridley made a good pass at that, tried to tip it in.
It's on Hogue. It's his first.
Yeah, Hogue backed underneath him, and Ridley lost his balance. But Texas has done a good job of attacking the lane so far. Fred Hoiberg's not a guy that's going to play very much zone.
Taylor, the lob to Ridley, but they're going to wave this one off. There was a foul before the inbound. That's on Niang. That's 2 on George Niang. He's going to head to the bench. Well, Niang was in foul trouble Wednesday night at Oklahoma State. Ended up playing great down the stretch of that game to help beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was fresh in the last 2 minutes when he took over that game, but you're right, he had to sit a long time. Iowa State does not foul a lot. They average about 15 fouls a game. They're one of the best in the country at that. Bad shot right there.
That's his second air ball.
Yeah. Felix, remember, playing with he missed a couple games because of concussion symptoms. And that was way off as well. No excuse there for DeJon Jones. And there we go. Nice drive.
Taylor attacks. Can't finish, but there's Ridley to clean it up on the backside.
Well, Ridley's been very active around the glass right now, and that's really hurt Iowa State.
Hogue. And he gets clobbered. And Hogue will be on the line.
Great head fake that time by Dustin Hogue. Cam Ridley, take a look. Now, this is all because of penetration. You get the ball deep, it forces help. And really, nobody pays attention to the largest guy on the floor in that possession. That was a great head fake by Dustin Hogue. He got to the shot blockers, and he gave you a little 6-inch fake with the ball, and everybody reacted.
Well, Dustin Hogue wins an award in your Oscars, the Big 12 Oscars, hosted by
Here we go. How about that? Right on cue. Best director this season so far in the Big 12, Bob Huggins. Best supporting actor, one of the most unsung players in the league, Dustin Hogue. Buddy Hield so far to this point, he would be my best actor, although he struggled today. Had a couple big baskets in overtime, and Oklahoma survived. I'll tell you who's on that all-underappreciated team is Isaiah Cousins from Oklahoma.
It's going to be a foul against Texas. It's Ridley cleaning out the lane. And
there we go. Best actor so far, Buddy Hield. Best picture. The 11 times a charm. That's what I called it. The best picture of this year in the Big 12. Kansas right now in good position to win their 11th straight.
Iowa State and Oklahoma. Even I have something to say about it before it's all said and done, but you're a very good host. Neil Patrick Harris, of course, is going to be the real host for the Oscars tomorrow night on ABC. Now Texas with a 4-point lead with 2:20 to play here in the first half. And a steal by McKay.
Good anticipation by McKay. That was a pass that had way too much helium in it.
And DeMarcus Holland with his second personal, a 1-and-1 coming up here for the Cyclones. Bryce Dijon Jones will be on the line.
Transfer from UNLV. Had a good career there. Finished his degree in sociology. And another one of the long line of transfers to Iowa State. Fred Hoiberg's had 3 consecutive Newcomer of the Year winners in the Big 12. Start with Royce White, Will Clyburn. Last year it was DeAndre Kane, one of the dominant players in the league.
He's got the magic touch.
Then a couple more sitting out next year. Hollis Cook, who had a really good freshman year at Oregon State at St. Anthony's in New Jersey. He'll be eligible to play. He's missed the whole season with surgery.
Under 2 minutes to go here before halftime. Felix for three. He's not feeling it today. Got the miss. Lammert from the corner. That rattles off, and McKay swipes the rebound.
Good basketball by Texas that time. Couldn't get it to go. Lammert made a good hustle play.
Dijon Jones swirls around and down. Pardon me, Monte Morris.
Monte Morris is really good in that mid-range, about 16, 17 feet. Not as much behind the arc, but very dangerous in that mid-range. Texas has done a great job of attacking the outside of the court like that right there on the baseline.
Oh, nice steal by Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas anticipated that. After a while, you got to change up your rhythm on that drive and drift play.
There's Dijon Jones for three. Got it.
Same play. Drive and drift. Jones spotted up in the, what we call the weak side slot.
He had 18 points against Texas last month.
That's a big key for Fred Hoiberg, how he's bought into the sixth-man role after starting most of the year.
A 10-second differential between game shot and shot clock for Texas here. Here's Lammert feeding it inside, and McKay got a hand in front. Monte Morris ahead of the pack, lays it in.
Second straight possession where they forced the ball inside, and McKay with his quick feet. Usually we think of him playing at the rim. That time he used his feet to come up with another steal.
I'm going to wave this one off in a foul on the floor. Iowa State on an 8-0 run here. Later tonight, catch Journey to the Tourney presented by Sonic, UCLA, and number 7 Arizona. It's tonight at 9 on ESPN, the home court of college hoops.
I'll be out at the Huntsman Center next Saturday night when Arizona returns to play Utah in what might be a regular season Pac-12 de facto championship game. Holly Rowe, Dave Pasch and I will be out there. That's going to be a lot of fun. Both Arizona and Utah are top 10 programs, both headed towards high seeds. Two great defensive teams as well.
35 straight home wins for Arizona right now.
Tough one for UCLA tonight for sure. They're coming off a loss at Arizona State. They're not a deep team.
Isaiah Taylor to get it in. 4 seconds. Yancey, three, and that brings us to the half. Iowa State ends on an 8-0 run. And Fred Hoiberg's Cyclones 17-0 this season when leading at halftime. 35-31 at the break. We now send it to the Land Rover halftime report. Jamie Sutton.
Thank you, guys. This is the Land Rover halftime report, and we started off with number 17 Oklahoma on the road against Texas Tech. Game you saw on news. Remember, Oklahoma won the first meeting by 45 points, Andy.
But this is Tubby Smith's Red Raiders. He's not going to get pummeled twice in the same season by anybody.
60-56, a 4-point game, and then increasing the lead. Oklahoma up over Texas Tech. Isaiah Manderson getting the rebound, and then Todrick Gotcher knocking down the three. This one would go to